All right. Let's try to talk about this. I had something happen on stream last night, and I didn't want to like put off my thoughts until the weekend, so I didn't want them to get lost. So instead, we're gonna just break it down, what happened, what I did, and open it up to maybe a broader picture. So last night, I didn't really have a plan for my stream. I just got on, I started just chatting, went into a couple of games, tried to join Among Us, which is a great collaborative game. It's really good to bring in like your chat members and kind of just connect with the larger community. And it worked. We were having a great night. Eddie's over there pawing at his bed. Some point about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes into the stream, the conversation started to turn, and it started to dip into more, I don't know, it was like very brief. So if you watch the playback, and I just did, this to prep for this conversation, what actually happened in my stream was only about 20 or 30 seconds. It was a couple of people started talking, using more, vulgar language within the stream, and then I just went and muted one of them and tried to circle the conversation back around to, the games and what we were doing. And that's kind of, I've been thinking about it ever since then. I was thinking about it a little bit last night as I was going to bed, and then I was also thinking about it this morning. So I wanted to put my thoughts on video. Having a discussion, getting into a lobby, and the conversation went to a very popular controversy that's going around right now, considering a popular song. And when that conversation entered my stream, it was for, a brief few seconds. I went with the harsh approach. I just shut the conversation down and said, hey, let's stop this. Let's circle back around to the games. Whoa.
I understand
Not cool, bro.
what it stands for.
People are streaming.
Guys, let's stop this conversation, please. Thank you. I just won't listen to him anymore tonight. He's lost his privileges to communicate on my stream.
That might make it more funny because chat's only gonna hear certain conversation.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine.
One of you guys under each other.
And the person that I muted came back to me, and they expressed some concern, expressed some upset about the action that I took during my stream. But what I wanted to kind of broaden that out and open it up is this is kind of your channel, and what you want your community to be about is what it will be about. So I've seen a lot of streams that have gone toxic really quickly, and that's just something I'm just not interested in. I don't really want, of course, I'm from New York. I swear a lot. What we're choosing to produce and put out into the world should be like representative of what we want to see. And when I noticed the conversation dipping into those topics, I basically just shut it all down and just said, hey, let's stop, let's convert, let's turn. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, to be honest with you. I could have opened the dialogue up and had more of an in-depth conversation, but I've never really dealt well with conflict. I tend to just shut it down and move on instead of, having a long drawn out dialogue of it. So I don't really know if that was the right choice. Right now I'm kind of thinking it through. What I didn't want to have happen is, if I open up the dialogue and we talk about it on stream, there could be like a continual use of those words to defend one's opinion, and then you're getting more airtime because of that. And like, for me, I don't know, I'm concerned because, I'm just trying to start out streaming. I then take my stream material and I cut it, splice it, upload it to YouTube. So for me, that was a little bit harsh, and I think any streamer has this line that they get to. You know, my line's pretty high, but once you cross that, I react, and that's what I noticed happened last night. So this isn't really a thought out well video. I just wanted to get my thoughts down. But what are your opinions? What are your thoughts on you know, moderating people that enter your broadcast and moderating people that come into your channel? Do you take a very harsh stance? Do you open up for dialogue, or do you just let it become a trash fire? Like, I want to know. I'm very interested to see everyone's opinions on this, because, you know, if you shut people down in your stream early, you have a very welcoming, clean, open environment, but you're limiting the number of people that can come in and contribute. If you have an open dialogue situation, you might veer into weird topics. There might be some things mentioned on stream that are not appropriate for wide scale distribution, but you're giving those topics some space to breathe. If you shut it all down, you might have an environment where people don't feel like they can be themselves around you. So I'm kind of interested in this conversation. I'm not sure what course is the right action. I think I'm gonna get better as this goes on with playing in that space, but I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out, and I think I did that. So, you know, let me know in the comments below. How do you handle your streams? How do you handle things that you produce? You know, what kinds of things would trigger you off into a shutdown mode, or do you just let absolutely anything fly? I'm interested. Let me know. What should we do? How should we do this? Go in here. Ooh.
All right. Two dead.
Holy hell.
Ooh.
Yeah, where?
Well, I just got finished with the
Dead.
reactor, like activating it, and I saw a creeper dead as soon as I walked out. And the last person I saw in there was not the imposter. It was
Okay.
Mr. Blue.
Kitten
Blue.
was running and they're up there behind me.
Reactor, right?
Yeah,
And then I
I was
turned
running out of
around.
I was rocking in the reactor. I walked out after doing my objective, and I'm all the way up near the plants up north, all the way up at the top,
So you're top mid.
all
Like
the way
the
top.
oxygen.
Did
The
he
last person I
pass us?
seen-
No, he must have went up there.
We're just
Well,
gonna
me and Arnold
we're
were
just gonna
around
stay
each other.
quiet.
He
Yeah.
had a chance to kill Arnold.